Hey everyone, it's me, Fiona Jane, aka Drhikaru, and welcome to the sixth installment of my vlogs on my life in endometriosis. Couple things I want to get out of the way. Please ignore the shirt. I love to make boys cry. I was at work earlier today and I changed my clothes for this video because for this video I wanted to focus on two things. One, pain. And my second video, I talked about there are three elements of pain that I'll probably cover throughout. There's the physical pain, the emotional pain, and kind of the mental pain that comes with it. Today I want to focus more on that physical pain again. And I want to talk about how that physical pain will also affect your image of your body, or just kind of your self-image in general. So first off, today was my second day back in the office, and it started out with me coming to the office late. This morning I was feeling a little lightheaded. I was kind of had a slight temperature, so a little hot flash going on there. And I had a little pain, but nothing that I didn't want to take medicine, or nothing I wanted to take medicine for. So I kind of suffered through it. I let my managers know, and I got into the office a little late, and I was doing okay. Until about after lunch, the pain hit, and those of you on my Instagram or Facebook saw that I was taking tramadol to help with it. When I took it, I was about a pain level 6 or 7 out of 10. I would say right now I'm sitting at a level 6, so I am still in a lot of pain. So, when I mentioned the physical pain, and this ties back into about body image too. Remember that I'm focusing on two things today, pain and body image. Let me give you a little background about my body image. I've struggled a lot with my body image from when I was younger. I've never really had a good image of it. I've worked better to, I've worked on it so I can be more confident, but to kind of let you know where I'm coming from, here's a picture from high school. I got a little bit worse than this my first year of college, but let's see if I can do this without a glare. See this really big round-faced girl? That's me. Let's say my weight probably in this photo is about 185 pounds. Could not fit into most women's sizes, and I was probably looking at a plus size there. Lucky me, through my 20s I was able to lose weight, and I worked really hard. Before I was diagnosed with endometriosis, I was actually training for Tough Mudder. I had done the Sierra Recon, which is an event very similar to Tough Mudder. It was 12 miles obstacle course, and it was insane. And I completed it the day before I turned 30. So my birthday I was pretty sore. But like I said, I've struggled with my body image a lot. So that will tie into kind of this pain and body image theory. But like I said, also I've worked on it, and I wanted to kind of, well, I'm just going to do it. I was thinking about this earlier today, how I was going to do this segment, and here's how it kind of goes. I say pain, and I can sit down and talk to you about it, but I'm going to actually step back and show you a little more about what I mean about pain. So, when we say endometriosis and pain, we're talking about this area right here. So, remember I said use the analogy of shotgun diarrhea. So that would be your stomach ache where you're kind of bent over. So my pain today is centered mostly here. My doctor said I would feel a lot of my pain where my two incisions were. I have one here, hidden inside the belly button, and I have another one that's probably here. And I don't need to pull my pants to show you. So those are my two incisions. I am definitely sore around my incision areas. Those are pretty much where I feel my uncomfortableness these last few days, where I've been trying to do it without any pain medication. But the pain that comes from endometriosis, at least for me, is all right here, this area right here. And if I were just to kind of take a cord and just wrap it around and squeeze it as tight as I can, actually, let's say I took barbed wire and did that, that's what it feels like. This entire area from here to here hurts like a mother. You can finish the rest of that phrase. So We're not kidding when we say it hurts. You know, a heating pad can sometimes help, but it depends how deep that pain is. Like today, I feel like you are stabbing my uterus. I feel like you're doing this, and like someone's just completely punching it. I'm not going to do it too hard because it does hurt. And it's all sensitive. The other thing is I feel like I'm bloated. Most of us feel that way. I also mentioned in my second video log that the pain for me is worse the week before my period and the week of my period. Guess what this week happens to be? This week happens to be the week before my period. And my doctor and I kind of wanted to assess my pain to see what it looks like, because I'm going through a surgery pain of recovery and all the stuff she messed around with there. And we're going to see how my normal medicine works on this pain. So this entire area, I just wish I could pull it and give it to you kicking, screaming, and take like soft cotton candy, rainbow unicorns, and golden glitter and sparkles and make this feel better. But the truth is, this hurts. This hurts so much that I'm actually kind of a little better standing right now for maybe 10 minutes. And when this area hurts and you're kind of stressed and compressed, imagine what the rest of your muscles are doing when you're kind of holding yourself here. My shoulders and my neck muscles also become pretty tense during this time. Another sign of endometriosis for us women is our back hurts. So like I have a lot of soreness through my back, and then my core muscles hurt. So one thing endometriosis has kept me from doing is it's kept me from working out. And I need to work out. I don't want to be like that girl in that picture anymore. And she worked out too. She just wasn't blessed with a faster metabolism. So we're really not kidding when we say this entire area is just excruciating pain. And it's this lower part, and sometimes it's the upper part too. Our bowels can hurt as well. You know, this entire area is affected. I cannot stress to you how much this hurts. This hurts. It's so bad I can't get out of bed some days. It's so bad I can't get comfortable in bed. I can play the whole which position is the best. Sometimes it's like this. Sometimes it's on my side. Sometimes it's on my stomach, but that's very, very rare, unless I'm trying to alleviate the pain in my back. So it sucks. It truly, really sucks to have all this pain going on here. And imagine... And that's just like, sometimes it's physical, but I'm talking about the inner pain. It hurts so much sometimes we can't eat. I'll tell you today that I was sitting in the office trying to concentrate. I would just kind of think about the pain, and that was after I popped my pain medication. I popped in my pain medication earlier today, and I'm saying I'm at a 6 right now. So think about that for a second. How would you feel if you were just hit with this type of pain to where I'm standing and let's say 10 seconds from now, I'm on the ground in a fetal position, crying my eyes out. That's what I mean about physical pain. I mean, you just punched me, you stabbed me in the stomach, and I just can't get up. I don't know when it's gonna hit. I don't know when it's gonna get better. I don't know if it's gonna get better. And most of the time, it gets worse going on downhill. So now that I've covered kind of what this physical stabbing pain is, for some women it goes all the way down their legs. I'm kind of lucky. The worst I feel is my back. I get a little sore in my shoulders and then this area here. But I know other women, they can't even walk. They can't even think of walking because their legs hurt so much. On top of that, you know, they say another thing that comes when you're dealing with this pain is when going to the bathroom. Kind of sucks for us. And you can just imagine sex. Pain during sex is another sign of endometriosis. So we hurt. We already feel icky. We don't even know how to talk about it as women. It's kind of a touchy subject. It's hard for people to understand because look, I don't look like I'm in pain right now. Even though I am A, medicated, and B, I am in a lot of pain. It is kind of willpower that is getting me through this video. Willpower is what makes a lot of us get up and try to brave it, but we don't always have that all the time. So you can see how that affects your self-esteem. When people tell you they don't believe you, that you're in this much agony, or you might hear something like, oh, I know somebody who has a worse condition. That's the worst thing you can say to anybody with any type of illness is try to compare it to someone else. We need you to understand what we're saying at the moment, and it's about us at that moment. It hurts. You you can imagine that bloated feeling and, you know, being sore all over. It doesn't do well for your image either. Women, we don't feel sexy. We really don't feel attractive. And it sucks even more because we may want to be held, but sometimes being touched makes it worse. And think about this too. It hurts during sex. So that intimacy, that sense of intimacy isn't really happening. So all these effects, it makes it such a horrible disease to have to deal with all of this and the emotional repercussions of it. I mean, I told you I wouldn't be able to stand for very long. I wasn't kidding. I had to sit back down. So that's what the pain is like, you know. And on the days where I'm not feeling stabbed in my uterus or stabbed that harshly in my uterus, my back still hurts. And I can't do any type of core exercising. I might be able to dance, but it's sheer will that's going to keep me to do it. And I love dancing, I love running, I love working out. And to not be able to do all these things is going to take a mental toll on me as well. My puppy used to always lay on my stomach. Now if Saya puts a paw anywhere near me, I have to push her off. It just sucks. I wish I could really hit home to you. I mean, how much it hurts in that area. My doctor says I might even be hypersensitive with all my nerves because even doing a routine pelvic exam, the last couple times I had a routine pelvic exam, I came off the table crying, and the doctor felt horrible for me. And the more she moved around, you know, just feeling or putting in the tools she needed to do my routine pelvic exam, I was tearing up, and she felt absolutely horrible for me. So things like that shouldn't hurt. Things like that should be normal. It's not normal for us. It's painful, and it really, really, really sucks. So I hope that this video kind of helped you understand what that pain is like, you know, where it is for some of us, and how it can seriously cripple you. It will cripple you from doing your job. It cripples you from being able to think. It cripples you from being able to do daily things, where even going to the bathroom hurts. You can't think of it. You can't really rest because you're in so much pain. You can't get comfortable to try to rest. So this is a vicious cycle. And at the end of the day, when that is all said and done, I don't feel pretty. I don't feel attractive. I don't even feel like a woman half the time. I feel like this crazy animal, and I just want to cry my eyes out, and then I get tired of crying, and I don't know what to do. And that inner suffering, that emotional pain takes another toll too. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Again, kind of all over the place, but I really wanted to share with you guys what's that like. So when you think of yourself hurling over the toilet and how much that sucks, or shotgun diarrhea, like my little brother explained it, where you, or that type of thing where you don't know which end of the toilet to put, it's on the level of that pain. And then even if you go to the bathroom, you know how you feel relief? Well, no, we don't feel relief. We really don't. So I'm hoping tomorrow my video, if I do one, won't be talking about the type of pain I'm in today. All I can really do is just kind of hope to relax. And I was planning on swimming or trying to play a video game like Just Dance, or Dance Central. Obviously that's not going to happen since those entire insides hurt, and I've already used a lot of my sheer willpower to get through the day to make this video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for listening, and thanks for all your support.